You notice whose shirt I wore to get all nasty and dirty at the barn. You didn't think I was gonna wear one of my own, did you? Keeping it Dutch. Well, what's up guys? This is Daniel from Arms Family Homestead, and as you can see, the baby goats are growing like weeds. They're getting huge. Ever since I set up this Premier One creeper gate so I can feed those kid goats separately, they've just grown like crazy. They're eating several pounds of feed a day between the group of them. But it's come to a point now where it's time to start weaning them off their moms. My babies were born in early February, and now we're getting close to mid-April, and they could stay on their moms for 3 months if they needed to. But these guys are on full feed on their own. They're doing great, and I want to get them to their new homes as soon as possible. I've talked to a few of the people that have purchased my goats. Several of them are going to be picking them up on April 20th. If you're watching this video and I haven't contacted you and April 20th will work for you, shoot me a message, however we talked before, email, Instagram, Facebook, whatever it was. If April 20th works, they should be ready to go then. If not, we'll meet up later. No big deal, I can hold on to them for a while. But these guys are ready to be weaned off, because when they go to their new homes, I want them to be adjusted. I don't want that first day that they're pulled off the mom to be the day that they leave our farm. That just induces a lot of stress. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna try to make this as low stress as possible. Like I said, I've got my old chicken pen over there in that little red chicken coop that's got a door in the back of it. I'm gonna go over there this morning and I'm gonna clean that out, get the chicken litter out of it, put down a ton of fresh straw so they've got good bedding in there. And that chicken pen shares a fence with this pen where the mama goats are, and that'll kind of allow them to be able to touch noses through the fence, but they won't be able to get to their moms. And it's going to be a noisy, crazy couple days, because weaning time is stressful for babies. But these guys will do just fine. They've been eating feed for weeks now, and they eat a ton. They don't have to have their mamas anymore. So we're going to go ahead and pull them off and start weaning them. Well, I didn't get lucky enough to catch them all. I've got a few that skipped out on me that kind of caught on to my plan. But I just put this extra panel up to block them from going through the gate. And they can sit here and eat until I'm ready to start moving them. I'm not gonna lie, this was a chore, but I got 2 bucket loads of clean out from this chicken coop, and you saw I'm just gonna dump it over the fence into my garden and use it to add to some compost piles. There's a lot of manure in there, but there's also a lot of bedding, hay, straw, wood shavings, just probably a year and a half's worth of deep litter method from the chicken coop here. So it'll be good stuff to add to the garden, add to some compost piles. Some of this stuff is actually very well composted down, broken down. Really guys, I'm trying to talk here. Some of this stuff, as you can see, it already looks like finished compost, but there's still a lot of manure in it. Now I'm not gonna use it straight on top of all my crops in the garden, but I can side dress with some of it and add it to a mixture, and I think it'll really help fertilize my garden this year. Got the old chicken coop cleaned out, got new bedding in there. This will be a perfect size pen for them. They'll be right next to their mamas. They can get in there with, well, they can't get in with their mamas, but they can at least be touching through the fence. And now the fun part begins, because I've got all those babies locked up in that little bitty pen over there. And I'm gonna have to get them from there into here. The only way I know to do it is just go grab them one or two at a time and carry them over and set them in. Bear, buddy, you think you can help me with this? You think you can carry a couple babies and get them over here separated? Huh? I don't think so. I don't think Bear's gonna be any help at all, other than just needing loving. Oh.
Not happy with you.
Not happy. Look how fast their horns are growing. Big old horns on them already. Ready? Whoosh. Nothing like Bear hugging a goat.
This is fun.
These things are huge. I can't believe how fast they grow. Make a peep.
What a peep. Jeez.
Gotcha. Put the sneak attack on that one.
Oh. She said no thank you.
It's all right. You're a crybaby.
Can't you control your goats?
No. It's a workout.
Let's not go to the gym.
I don't want to see you making fun of me for not going to the gym anymore. Okay? You go to the gym. I go to the barn gym. Huh?
Yeah.
Look at Bella.
Oh my gosh.
Too late.
Let's see you get two.
I don't want to get two. I can't lift them over the fence. Oh. Look at Lambert. In or out, Lambert? Oh.
Oh,
So some of you may know that my wife and I are kind of pretty good friends with Kendall Jones. If you don't know who Kendall is, well, I'm sorry, you should. But she got about 1 million followers on Facebook and Instagram. But her dog, his name's Nemo, has his own Instagram page. And she carries Nemo to all the trade shows, and he goes everywhere with her. Well, I think I might do that with a goat. I'll have Dory. We'll take Dory. Dory's gonna have her own story. What it do, cuz? My wife doesn't think I can carry two. I'm kind of not sure about it myself. Whew. Ooh.
You sound like your dad.
May have to shut the gate. Oh.
Good job.
Tired. And now I can't even wipe the sweat off my face with my shirt. You notice whose shirt I wore to get all nasty and dirty at the barn. You didn't think I was gonna wear one of my own, did you? Keeping it Dutch.
Mine's calm.
Well, I'm not gonna lie, that was quite a chore. There was probably an easier way to move all those babies over, but I didn't want to try to separate everybody out inside the pen. I had them locked up in their little creeper pen, and that was all it took to just catch them, feed them in the creeper pen, and just move them over here one at a time. So I'm gonna go ahead and leave my creeper gate up and keep feeding in there. One thing, I don't know if you noticed, but I did not put Lambert in here. Lambert's gonna stay out with the others. That way she has access to full feed. She's a little smaller than the rest of these because she was raised on a bottle, and that's pretty typical of bottle babies. So she'll still have easy access to full feed. And then I've got the triplets from the spotted doe that kidded. Obviously they're not old enough to wean yet, they're just a couple weeks old. And I want them to have access to the feed. So I think having Lambert in the creeper pen, or in the pen with the mamas and being able to get through the creep gate, it'll work out great. She can teach the other three where the feed is. So these guys seem to be adjusting well. They're not crying and bawling and all that. I moved them over, and as soon as I got them in here and settled in, I fed them really well so they can get their bellies full. Now I'm sure this evening, as it gets close to dark, they're gonna start looking for their mamas. They're gonna wanna nurse, but this chicken pen, I mean, obviously this is strong enough or tight enough, small enough holes all the way around the pen to keep chickens in. So I don't think any of these baby goats will get out. And you saw them going through the hatch door, or the, what do you want to call it, the guillotine style door on the back of my chicken coop. I think this will be a perfect little weaning pen for these baby goats, and works out nice because I've got the chickens over in the high tunnel and they're working on the garden for me, and got free access to a good spot to keep the babies and wean them. So if any of these are your goats and I haven't contacted you, reach out to me. I would suggest not just leaving a message or a comment on this video. I try to read all the comments. I try to get to everything, but I might miss it. So if you want to set up a date to come pick up your goats and you haven't heard from me yet, reach out to me, email, Facebook, Instagram, however we contacted the first time, and we'll get something set up. As I said earlier, a few people are wanting to come pick them up on April 20th. So if you can do it that day, that'd be great. If not, we'll get together and set something up. But these things are growing fast. These Kiko babies grow amazingly fast. Amazingly. Whatever. Anyways, they're happy. I'm happy. Got them all moved. One thing I need to do is give them a vaccine, a CDT shot before they leave, so we'll get that done. But I don't want to stress them too much, so we're going to do one thing at a time. I'll vaccinate them before they get out of here, and they'll be ready to go. And guys, that's all I've got for today. Whew, I'm getting tired of squatting. So guys, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. Y'all have a great day. And as always, we'll see you on the next video.